It's interesting because, Max, you alluded to Mikey Garcia and his brother, Robert, who has an unbelievable stable. Brandon Rios, Nito Donaire, the style that they fight. Mikey fights counterintuitive to the style that comes out of that gym in a lot of ways.
Sometimes with a veteran like Salido, he throws where he believes.
Oh! Salido goes down.
He's hurt.
4, 5, 6,
12th time Salido's been down.
8.
In his first championship round, and now he's actually in the ring, and he says, when I get in the ring, then it just becomes a fight as he lands a right hand over the top. My dad used to train Fernando Vargas. My brother was a world champion. I've spent my life in this environment.
That this day would come, and he's showing that he belongs in the moment.
Left hand drops Salido for the second time in round 1.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Inside the long-armed and accurate power-punching Garcia. He's going to have to try to figure out a way to do it.
There's a great combination from Garcia. Salido tries to respond back. Also graduated from the Ventura County Police Academy. Right now he's in graduate school, and he's showing the professor a thing or two.
Right now it's Salido in continuing education, Bob. Because Mikey, we talked earlier in the night.
Left hand. He's all of a sudden brought this left hook from nowhere, and he dips. He dips with his left shoulder. Mikey sees it and either gets out of the way or he counters it.
Andre, something that you do on an extremely elite level, but you can even see Garcia does it. He transitions from defense to offense without even thinking.
And you got to be relaxed to do that. And because he's so relaxed, he's able to do the things that he's doing in the second round.
Tried the uppercut, blocked mostly by Salido. End of round number 2. Corner of the champion, they're like, come on, let's get going. And just like another day at the office in the Garcia corner.
Yeah, it looks like this is Salido's first championship fight, and Mikey's the champion coming in based on the body language and even the corner work right now.
Salido, make him show it to us tonight.
Good hook from Mikey. And I like the movement from Garcia. He's moving enough, but not quite overdoing it. But Salido is putting a lot of pressure.
Oh, right hand to the body. Force Salido down. Third time he's been down in the fight.
That was an uppercut to the chin, Bob.
Uppercut, yeah.
7,
Right uppercut to the chin.
8. Está bien, caballero. Enséñame algo.
Well, let's listen into the corner of Mikey Garcia and what his brother and trainer Robert Garcia has to say.
There you go. There you go. Nice. Jab. Don't let him in. Don't let him in. There you go. Don't let him in.
Yeah, Mikey's doing pretty much whatever he wants to do right now. He's got Salido second guessing. Mikey's really relaxed, and like I said earlier, when you're relaxed, you do some things sometimes that surprise yourself.
Salido does have fight-changing power, though, when he times guys, sometimes with the long right hand, or can land something big inside.
But he's not taking these punches well tonight.
I've yet to see the guy who takes Mikey Garcia's punches well.
Round number 3, a round in which Orlando Salido has been down for a third time in the fight. Down twice in round 1 from left hands, in round 3 a right hand.
Understands what he's looking at.
And Salido down for a 4th time in the fight.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Straight right hands, hooks, uppercuts. Ducks down or goes down. There's another at least 10-8 round unless Garcia gets dropped here.
Another uppercut from Garcia. Salido trying to push the action. Garcia sticks and moves away.
This is bull and matador. I mean, that's Mikey Garcia's style, like just a masterful matador.
There's a right hand from Salido. Goes to the body, loops the right hand.
That's that Salido right hand, that looping right hand.
It's imperative that Mikey Garcia stays focused. He's still in there with a raging bull, a veteran fighter. And he's probably going to have to knock Salido out to get this win tonight. He needs to stay focused.
Was giving him the hand signal, calm down, calm down. Not that Mikey seemed overly excited.
There's a right hand, that looping right hand from Salido.
Hurt him with that left hook.
Corner continues to sort of look at Mikey in that clinch and just say, calm down, just calm down.
Robert Garcia just asked for the right uppercut.
I think that may be the punch.
Well, as Harold mentioned, and you mentioned, Max, Salido tends to dip that head down.
There it was again.
That's the tip-off move.
Let go. Pull his head down.
Final seconds of round 4. Has been in control. Dropping Salido 4 times so far in the fight.
Good defense. Right hand.
Mikey Garcia is content.
There's a right hand that rocks back Salido into the ropes.
He's hurt.
He used the jab, then the right. You see Mikey's patience here, not just jumping in.
He lets the fight happen. He lets the fight come to him.
There's another right hand off the jab.
And then this happens.
Almost a look of resignation on the face of Salido after that last combination.
Mikey Garcia doing it all.
Corner says step in with the jab from Garcia. Salido fires off a right hand.
Salido's going to have those moments, but as long as Mikey keeps those moments very low, he's in good shape.
Mikey refuses to engage on the inside with him. He blocks a few punches, maybe takes 1 or 2 and ties him up.
He's got a game plan.
Mikey, stop the hold.
Meaning Salido. Salido gets rocked again.
He's hurt. Mikey gets back on the jab.
Swelling under the right eye of Orlando Salido as we begin round number 6. Salido trying to defend his featherweight championship, getting picked apart by the 25-year-old Garcia.
Mikey has the height, the reach, and the punching power to let the fight come to him. He doesn't have to try to get inside or open a guy up. The guy has to try to get inside on him, and that's when Garcia goes to town.
Well, at least not in this fight. I mean, Salido, everybody knows what type of fighter he is. Sometimes he's overly aggressive, and that's what Garcia's alluding to.
Suelta. Yeah, I saw it. Sube los golpes. I heard it. I didn't.
I mean, Salido's not being sophisticated at all. He's letting Mikey know exactly when he wants to punch, and Mikey's doing what he has to do.
And by the way, as a measuring stick fight, Salido dropped Gamboa, though he lost most of the rounds. He beat Juan twice. I don't know if it's possible to wind up in the negative numbers on the scorecards, but it's that kind of fight so far.
Right uppercut from Garcia's knee. Good shot from Salido.
They dropped him with that shot in the 3rd round.
Like the eyes of Garcia.
Oh.
His eyes are wide open in those exchanges, looking for the perfect shot to unleash on Salido.
Meanwhile, the right eye of Salido continues to close, eating all those jabs from Garcia. who's landed 30 of 126 jabs in this fight, 24%.
He's pretty much buzzing or at least hurting Salido every time he hits him.
The thing about Mikey Garcia, he doesn't really deviate from his game plan, even in those situations. He just waits for it to come. Garcia blocked most of that from Salido.
Down.
But that doesn't win you rounds. End of round 6, all Garcia. Battle starts round number 7 as we check in with Harold Letterman.
Okay, Bob, I've got a 6 rounds to nothing, 60-50, Mikey Garcia. I mean, in round 6, Orlando Salido probably had his best round. I don't think he won it, but at least he got a little bit closer. He got inside, landed a few nice left hooks, but all in all, Mikey Garcia doing tremendous damage with that left hook, that left jab, just dominating the fight, catching this guy before he could get inside. 6-0, Mikey Garcia.
Yeah, and it's even more than 6-0 because it was a 10-7 round in round 1 with 2 knockdowns, and Salido's been down in rounds 3 and 4. Salido doubles up the left, fires off a right, catches the attention of Garcia.
Caught Garcia with 3 good shots.
There's another right hand from Salido. Garcia counters with a right hand that shoves back Salido.
It's a telling round right here. I think Salido's trying to get some respect. He might even be going for broke.
The older fighter continue to try to test the young guy.
Uppercut by Garcia.
But being that Garcia did respond the right way, it didn't help Salido's cause at all. But he's still fighting.
That right eye is starting to really close up for Salido.
Even in this round where Salido had some good moments against Garcia, Garcia has exacted some punishment of his own, although Salido outlanded Garcia in this round.
Mikey may be a little tired, and that's why he's probably laying on the ropes like that. He's got to be careful.
Final seconds of round 7. Earlier tonight, Gennady Golovkin kept his middleweight championship, stopping Gabriel Rosado in the 7th round. Good right hand by Garcia.
I think Salido couldn't see the punches coming from the first round when he had 2 good eyes. So I know it's really bad right now.
Yeah, left hands in the first round dropped Salido twice as he eats a big right hand.
Stood him up with that one.
Salido might have just turned 32, but when you've been fighting as a pro since the age of 15, and this is his 351st round as a pro. It's a lot of miles on the tread, Andre.
But I don't think it's a mileage situation or an age situation. I just think it's a Mikey Garcia situation tonight.
Yeah. Although you see Orlando Salido's quality. He had a bad record when after turning pro without any guidance at a young age. Got to this country, but he was tough enough
in the U.S., but he's gone on to win the featherweight championship a couple times. Let's listen into the corner of Mikey Garcia and his brother Robert.
Right there, now you shoot. Saw you. Right hook, there you go. There you go. Overhand right with the left uppercut, right? Good right hand to the body. Good. Watch those elbows too, all right, Mikey? He's throwing elbows. He's throwing elbows. Be careful right there.
Quick a headbutt.
Back. There you go. Don't let him get comfortable.
Salido jumped in with his head and caught Mikey Garcia on the brow on the right side.
That's Salido's chances to make it really, really rough.
Oh, shit. No se broken, está quebrada. That was a headbutt, right?
Most of his fight, the sole exception of his fight against Orlando Salido. He tends to try to get a look at the opponent. Throws a lesser number of punches in the first 3 rounds.
Not all that long ago, trying to make weight.
In years, we've seen Rios go through what appeared. Mike Alvarado, Rios was in desperate distress both times, but made the weight.
Yeah, and I don't like how straight up Manuel's head was when he missed that shot, because had that shot been on the button, that could have been bad things. They are prone to have a head collision, and with him coming straight down the pipe like this, it's bound to happen.
Unofficial score, Steve Weisfeld, your take on referee Rafael Ramos.
In New Jersey, in the late 1980s, he refereed many big fights, such as Marquez Diaz and Pacquiao Claude, and he has the skills and background to do a great job tonight.
Garcia is catching Lopez with his jab coming in. Lopez missed with a big left cross at the end of the round. Juan was only 7 of 43.
See, Manuel just has to be very careful of that left hook when he engages Garcia, because all of his weight goes out in front of his right leg, which is his front leg, and there's no way that if Garcia times him, he's going to get out of the weight of that left hook, like right there. And I don't like that he doesn't react to that straight right hand that Garcia just threw.
Good left hook by Garcia, sticks the jab again.
Seems to be going.
Another left hook for Garcia.
Above, out in front of his front foot. So having your weight in front of your front foot allows you to get countered.
Relaxed and fluid as Garcia can be suicide.
Yeah, because it's just a matter of time before he catches you or times you. Like that right there.
3 left hooks in a row for Mikey Garcia. Not big impact, just enough to score. Juanma lands a jab and touches Mikey with the left hand, but not big. Down he goes on a perfect right hook.
And I told you, I didn't like the way he reacted to that right hand. He doesn't get out the way of it, and it's going to catch him sooner or later.
Now can Garcia show that kind of technical mastery and finishing prowess in spite of the weight struggles?
Manuel is not well on his feet right now. Another good punch could be bad.
But as usual, Garcia is taking his time, relaxed, not unnecessarily pressing the issue when he knows that the tactical flow of the fight is on his side.
So good at it that it made sense for him to pursue it.
And this despite the fact that he's already passed through the police academy in Ventura County, California.
I don't like to see a guy with the legs that Juanma has. It seems as though he can't keep his balance much anymore. That's a bad effect that the game of boxing has on a lot of guys. And as you see, when he throws his left hand, he's always off balance, like that right there. Very difficult for him to avoid getting hit after that punch.
Juanma will be 30 years old in 2 weeks, Roy Jones. Does he look like an old 30 to you?
He is an old 30. He's been through a lot of wars, Jim. Well, not a lot of wars, but a lot of tough fights. He's knocked out a lot of guys because he's such a good puncher, but he's not really looking well as a fighter to me.
I think you were right the first time. I would call them wars. The Batagua fight, the Salido fights, those are 3 legitimate wars.
And it seems as though they have taken a little bit of a toll on him. Now, that year off helped him a lot, I guarantee you, but as you see, his balance is not good right now. Like that right there. Big heart, very skilled fighter, and a very powerful guy.
Much more stationary on his feet. And there's never been any head movement. He's always been an all-offensive fighter.
No, hey.
Come on, okay, let's go.
In today's time, it's very difficult being just an offensive fighter. These guys are punching with much more velocity, much more precision.
Juan Manuel Lopez landed a left hand in that exchange.
No.
Garcia missing with a wild right.
Lopez did dodge the right hand, and that was good to see.
It's caught with the left hook. Outs his chin to Garcia.
Here you see Mikey Garcia at the very end of the round land another counter left hook, and that left hook left one mark wobbling back to the corner when the bell rang.
He had that stiff-legged walk.
Yes.
CompuBox numbers through 3. Garcia is averaging 13 out of 41 per round. Lopez 6 out of 42.
In addition to all of his other problems, I think Lopez is fighting at exactly the wrong distance. He's getting outboxed and outpunched, so I have Garcia up by 4 points.
I agree with Steve's assessment. Garcia takes these little half-step backs, throws the jab, half-step back, and Juan walks right into his shots.
2 more solid punches for Garcia, a left and a right. Lopez not looking any better as the 4th round progresses.
No, he has a big heart, Jim, but that heart is going to hurt him a little bit tonight because he's in front of a big puncher.
Well, it's his only chance right now, it seems, is hang in there and try to land a big shot.
Yeah, but when you throw a big shot, you're also open to be caught with a big shot.
What about closing the distance and trying to force the pace? Trying to make it more of his kind of fight.
It's hard for him, Jim, because his balance is so bad. Mike is just taking a little step back like that, and then Mike can throw a perfect shot.
Perfect left hook. Second time Lopez has been down. Third time he's been rocked, and referee Rafael Ramos has seen it up.
Good stoppage. He was unsteady on his feet. Fell into the ropes.
Great stoppage.
A clinic.